Hello everybody and welcome to a new week in Dragonflight. It is the first week after the opening of the raid and Season 1, which means the vault is now giving rewards. And I have already collected my first reward from the vault. It was a second tier piece because I got my first tier piece from the raid last night. So obviously, okay, so just to kind of recap you guys when it came to what was going on in real life for me, Avatar: The Way of Water came out, which meant I was busy this weekend, which means I had to miss raid with my guild. So, Monday, which I had off, I tried to basically pug some of the raid, not all of it, just some, and I was able to take down 4 bosses in the raid, and I was able to get a tier piece from the Ice Spider boss. I think the name is Sinarth. And then in the vault, I was able to get this in the Mythic Plus slot, because I was able to get I did a couple Mythic Plus dungeons, despite my busy work week. And so I got this one, which allows me to upgrade it. So I've already got 2 pieces of the tier set in the raid. So I am now up to 381 item level. So I've already gotten the quest done to collect a reward from the vault, and some other weekly stuff that opened up. There seems to be a PvP focus on this particular week, since there's a quest to do battlegrounds. There's also, of course, the quest to do arenas and such. But that's a separate thing that I can consider messing with off camera, even though I don't know if I exactly have the means to do so. The only time I ever really pursued actually accomplishing anything in PvP was back in the last season of BFA. And that was because we were really pushing Nyalotha. We got our AOTC, and we were pushing the first few bosses of Mythic, and we were also doing 15 plus dungeons every week, so we were collecting like the highest level gear that you could get from the rewards. So since I realized I was a really geared demon hunter, that's when I decided to go ahead and try my luck at it and see if I could actually accomplish getting one of those season mounts, which I was able to do so. I don't think my character is ready to do so, because when you check if you can actually do the new feature, which is called Solo Shuffle, it says you have to be 408 item level, at least when it comes to the PvP gear, because it does scale. In fact, if you want to see what I'm talking about, I actually have a couple pieces from the War Mode tier set that you can get from War Mode World Quests. And basically, I was just turning on War Mode Norgrimmar, going back here, doing the World Quest, harding out, and turning War Mode off once I got it. But you can see there it says, increases item level to 408 in arenas and battlegrounds. So at the moment, it's 376, but if you go into PvP, then it'll all of a sudden just get boosted up to that kind of item level. So yeah, that's kind of what they're basically saying you need to do here. So I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to do this. I may have to actually try and, I don't know, see what goes on here, if I actually want to do so. There actually is kind of a cool, a vicious saber-tooth kind of mount. You can actually, if you want to see what it looks like, I think it looks kind of cool. That's a pretty cool looking mount, I think. I wouldn't mind having that mount myself. Whether or not I'll actually be able to do so, I don't know. I also want to see what's the Alliance version of that mount. But anyways, so yeah, just wanted to go ahead and let you guys know about those things, that's what I have done. But we are going to do now is you'll also get to see that I've made some progress when it comes to the Renown. All 4 are now up to level 10. So that's good for my alts. But you'll also see here, I'm at level 13, which means a new questline has opened up, and a new one will open up once I get Tuskar to level 11. But there's a questline I've opened up called The Silver Purpose, which is this one right here, Ally of Dragons. Your aid to the Dragon Isles has not gone unnoticed, Dreadneeks. The Lifebinder herself wishes to show you something as a reward for your service to the dragon kind. Go and speak to her at the top of the tower. All the aspects await you. Really? All of the aspects? That's funny, because I don't see Marithra here, or Rathian, which, by the way, I should go ahead and show you guys. I finished my rep grind to get, top friendship with Rathian. Yay! Which means I was also able to acquire, obviously, the 389 Obsidian neck piece, although I've already replaced it with something I got from Taros in the raid, and the 398 back piece, the Obsidian Cape, that you can get from him as well. So, yeah, there is that. But what it also allowed me to do is get black scales for my drakes. Now, you can get this for all 4, but you are going to need a decent amount of Dragon Isle supplies. I decided to go ahead and get it for my Highland Drake for the moment, since he's the one that I usually use the most. But you can get it for all 4 of your drakes now that you have max friendship with either Rathian or Sibelian. Again, they say all the aspects are here, and yet only 3 of them are here out of the 5. I'm just saying. Let's give some love to Marithra, okay?
All life is worth saving.
Thank you for joining us here. There is something that we wish to show you.
Come forward, champion. There is something I wish to share with you.
Shortly before his passing, Keeper Tyr gifted us with a dragon scale forged of purest silver. We kept it in the vaults of Valdrakken during our absence, but I believe it is time to share it once more. Though we have no idea the purpose for this memento, it has always been a symbol of unity and friendship to us. As a true ally to dragonkind, we would like to share it with you. Speak to me when you are ready.
Treasure the gift.
What is this gift from Tyr?
The balance must be maintained. This gift from Tyr is precious to us. A final remembrance of a treasured friend.
His deeds and his courage will never be forgotten.
You have told me stories of that time, but I've never seen the relic he gave you.
We kept it in a place of honor here in Valdrakken. An ingot of pure silver, forged in the shape of a dragon scale.
Beautiful. Tell me, has it always pulsed with such potent magic?
No. Something about it is different. The scale seems to have changed in our absence.
Perhaps our return to the Dragon Isles has awakened it. Tyr was full of mysteries. This may be one last enigma for us to investigate. As an ally of dragonkind, mortal, we ask that you take the scale and investigate this matter on our behalf. Greetings.
Oh, hold on. I have to try this.
Where there is life, there is hope. I will listen. What is it you seek? Embrace hope. Holf Aldon Shi. Do you think I have Big Mom energy?
There it is. You heard that right. It seems Blizzard has gone back to the ways that they used to, where if you poked characters a lot, they would have some funny poke lines. That was something hilarious back in the days of, say, Warcraft 3, and it seems that that has now come back to WoW. Big Mom energy, oh my gosh. I thank you, Dreadneeks, for being an ally we can trust with a matter this important.
Safeguard.
Keeper Tyr did love his mysteries. Clearly there is deeper meaning to the gift he gave us. As he most likely forged this scale at his former citadel, perhaps it will be the key to helping unlock its secrets. Go with Koronos to Tyrhold. As a trusted advisor and watcher of this land, I am sure he will have insight into this matter.
Tyrhold may have the answers we seek. Watcher Koronos knows those halls well. He can guide you on your journey.
As the Dragon Queen wishes. I shall meet you there, hero.
Alright, meet you there, Koronos.
Rebels have raided a caravan of medical supplies and taken them back to this encampment. Reclaim any that you can find.
By the way, you'll also notice that I am almost done with my Lore Master achievements. I have finished 3 zones with
Let us see.
Valdrassus being the only one left.
Interacts with the consoles of the Hold. Place it here.
For order to be upheld, sent by the Pantheon to push back, void.
That magic! I keep the faith.
That magic! You have awakened something within Tyrhold.
We all
Intriguing.
have a duty.
There are many mysteries living within this citadel that no one save Keeper Tyr himself understand. If we are to unlock this further, we shall have to explore more of Tyrhold. I believe that the scale will draw out secrets stored within this place. However, there is one complication. The Guardians of Tyrhold are still unstable. They may take your exploration as disruption and try to interfere. Take this conduit. It will help you should the Guardians prove troublesome.
Trust be cautious. The Guardians of Tyrhold are still behaving erratically. This device may be able to disrupt some of them temporarily, should you need it.
I need a target.
The dragons shall be caretakers for the future of Azeroth. Odin refuses to see. Azeroth must take.
Odin refuses to see? No, I would never have guessed that. That sounds so unlike Odin. Color me very unsurprised when it comes to Odin.
Lokans must be punished. Unforgivable.
Yeah, Loken. Well, I mean, we can definitely thank Yogg-Saron for that.
Shadows rising in that too great. Ulduar infested by its own prisoner.
Yeah, like I said, Yogg-Saron. I know that it's kind of their own fault for kind of underestimating how powerful Yogg-Saron was.
Arcadis, Ironiah, all that I can trust. The records must be kept safe, must be preserved for when the...
Fascinating. What secret is this you have unlocked? Aspects be blessed.
This spark feels familiar. I was not aware of anything like it here in Tyrhold. Most curious.
Blessings of
Though this
the
spark is
aspect.
of peculiar origin, I sense it is familiar. I am not sure of its purpose, but I believe it may lead to your next step in unraveling this mystery. Follow it, and see if you can learn more of its purpose, while I see what else I can discover in the meantime.
Titans watch over you.
Where are you leading me?
There, below!
Hi, Caligos. Alexstrasza.
I'm glad you've come.
I sensed a great surge of magic emanating from Tyrhold all the way from Valdrakken. Its source must be the spark that you have found. I wonder what it could mean.
Fair skies and strong winds.
Where there is life, there is hope.
This place is where we last saw our friend Tyr. We did not understand the circumstances by which he had to leave, only that it was for something important. Though it may be difficult for our hearts to bear, I believe this spark called us here to witness that time once more. With Nozdormu's aid, we may relive that moment and see if there was some other clue that Tyr left behind for us.
Treasure the gift you have been given.
There is only one true timeline.
Timeless one, I need to borrow your sight.
An old memory of a beloved friend. Let us hope it has wisdom to impart.
My friends, I am leaving on a journey, one that may keep me away for some time. Before I depart, I have something I wish to leave in your care. To symbolize our bond, I present you with this scale forged of purest silver.
A thoughtful gift, though its enchantments obscure my vision as to its true nature.
Perceptive as always, Timeless One, but do not be troubled. You know my fondness for mysteries.
I suspect that this scale has a deeper meaning. That you are leaving it with us, because your journey will place you in grave peril.
Tell us what danger lies ahead of you, Tyr. We would gladly face it at your side.
Where I go, you cannot follow. There is sacred knowledge that can only be safeguarded by myself and my fellow keepers. Your place is here. You must prepare your flights for the great destiny that lies before them. I am sorry, my friends. I wish I had more time with you, but I must go. Remember, the silver scale will reveal its value in a time of need. Be well.
How can I help?
So, Caligos, what'd you think about that?
There is much about our history that I do not know. I can feel the scale still pulsing with magic. Whatever Tyr left for us is powerful indeed.
Our final meeting, though the Bronze Flight is able to experience all points in time, we occasionally forget that it can be pleasant to linger on certain moments. I do miss him.
I will listen. Although he is no longer with us, his legacy will always live on within our flights. Holf Aldon Shi.
Though it is a sad memory, I am grateful for the chance to hear his voice again, if only through time. Thank you for bringing us here.
Fair sky. Much has happened since the day we said goodbye to Tyr. I hope you would be proud of everything we have accomplished. To know that despite the hardships we have faced, Dragonkind thrives.
Voice recognition complete. Input received.
It seems your words have awakened an ancient magic, Lifebinder.
Keeper designation tier not found. Activating Silver Protocol. My loyal companions.
An echo of Tyr. What wisdom has he left behind for us?
If you are seeing this message, it means a time of great need is at hand. But I am no longer among you. Take the silver scale to my forge in Tyrhold, and more shall be revealed.
Mysteries within mysteries. Tyr always had a plan.
To my dear friends, I apologize for my sudden departure, but I promise that you are not without my aid. I know that you have come upon the time of great need, but to ensure this gift does not get misused, I must ask you to perform a series of tasks. The first is simple. Reactivate the forge within Tyrhold. The silver scale is the key.
Tyr always was the most clever of all the keepers.
Hero, I was going to check if the console here could provide us any new information. Have you found anything? The lockdown protocol here seems quite intact. I walk in the footsteps of Tyr.
It appears activating the forge is not so simple as you were led to believe.
Stand strong.
The security in the forge is stricter than This seems worded strange. Then in another area of Tyrhold. I think this is a typo. Whoever wrote this. This will be quite a challenge for us, Demon Hunter. Only certain units around the Citadel have the capability to bypass this security, and the protocols to unlock require more than one code in case of corruption. These units will not want to relinquish their overrides. You may have to take them by force. Be careful.
For the good of Dragonkind.
One. Now where is the other? Hey.
It's too far away.
I need to get closer.
It's not showing me where the other one that holds the other disc is. Is it over here, maybe? There it is.
I'm out of range.
There we go.
I have seen much. I know.
Excellent. With these, we can override the lockdown and complete the tasks that Tyr left
We will
behind.
return these isles. They should be able to override the security lockdown with these discs.
The Forge has been reactivated, now readying the next stage of Silver Protocol.
By the Titans, what did Keeper Tyr leave behind for us?
You have reactivated the Forge. The next task will not be as simple. Transcribed within the scale are schematics for something I require you to forge. I have entrusted one of my watchers, Iridius, with the necessary materials for this task. They are of special origin, and only few of them are left in existence. Seek Iridius within the halls of Infusion, where I hope his careful watch has kept the facility operating in an orderly fashion. Huh. Wait, so is this a dungeon task? And then defeat the Primal Tsunami, yeah. So, it looks like I actually have to go through the dungeon in order to continue this quest line. Interesting. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and cut it off here, and then we'll try and see if we can just do a quick run of the dungeon to get the materials we need. Even though I've already shown you guys the dungeon on camera. But then again, maybe I'll just go ahead and show it to you, I'll just go ahead and take care of it off camera, and then we'll just kind of continue from here. So, yeah. So, when we come back, we will either be continuing this questline, or we will be checking out the first wing of LFR Vault of the Incarnates. Stay tuned.